は終点です。
something shimmering in your eyes. And they say if you wanna glimpse the future, you need space.
お、可愛いじゃん。
色も悪くない。
It is a special, special place. Thank you. Together?
「